Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Now, today, me and Roro are playing in the Object 140. Roro recently acquired his Object 140. He asked me, which tier 10 medium do you think I should go for? And I said, well, the 430U is the obvious option, because it's the most overpowered. But the 140 is very underrated and is still very powerful. It's a tier 10 medium tank. Anyway. Well, he listened to me anyway and got it, and he agrees it is a very good medium tank still. But anyway, this game, we are on the Mannerheim line. We are 310 matchmaking, so we are two of the 3 tier 10s. There are 5 tier 9s, and there are 7 tier 8s. And Roro asked me for a plan. Oh fuck. You can see I tried to shoot across the map there and I managed to hit his gun. Rather unfortunate. It didn't damage his gun though, didn't turn it yellow or anything. Surprisingly. But Roro asked me for a plan, so I said what we're going to do is we're going to poke around this corner, see what we can see. Now there's a T-44-100. And then we managed to spot the T-62A on the Object 907. Now the T-62A and the 907 are very good players. And they are very, very interested in coming and, well, rushing us. So what I've said to Roro is, right, our plan now has changed. What we do is we come sort of like back to here, and then we can fall back into this dip here. Because, you know, we have better gun elevation than they have gun depression. They are in Russian tanks after all, so the gun depression isn't going to be great. So I've told Roro, right, Roro, stop trying to shoot at the T-62A, pull back towards where I am now, or maybe a little bit further back, towards like this branch, this tree. There's a little bit of a dip here, so we can sort of shoot them as they come over at us, and then if they push more, then we can pull back into this little dip, because then they'll come over trying to get us, and we should be able to track them and use our gun elevation, whereas they won't be able to use their gun depression. That is the plan. As I'm saying to him here, pull back. Look, there's a nice bit here, where if they come over, we can shoot them and they can't shoot us in return. But he's still sitting in the way, not quite doing the right thing. We have a lot of TDs in the base and a Type 61. The Type 61 is running away for some reason. I don't know. I think he's trying to get an angle from over here, but it's not the best thing to do, to be honest. But the S1 is setting up quite well behind us in case we need him. I'm telling Roro to stay back. I want to try and spot the T-62A. I try and shoot him in the cupola, but just miss. He's very interested in poking me. It's just at this point, it's kind of, you know, you want to see who has the bigger bollocks kind of thing. Like, he's nudging out, seeing if I pussy out, and I'm like, nah fam, I ain't going anywhere. So I'm trying to poke out as well, trying to see if he's going to push back. See who's going to be the bitch and who's going to be Billy Big Bollocks. He shoots me with heat and bounces. And now we have a Pershing who's very interested in coming in. He bounces as well with APCR, and I shoot him just below the turret. And now Roro's shooting the 907. The T-62A comes over. I track him, and I said, look, this is part of the plan. Roro then sits in the way and then reverses into me as he gets rushed by the T-62A. I bounce on the T-62A. I didn't have a very good angle, and I'm shooting up into him. I was trying to track him there. He gets tracked by his own teammate, I think, in the 907. Roro takes him out. The 907 comes over, who's just interested in shooting at Roro. I come over and nudge him to say, no, look at me. He sets Roro on fire, and then he shoots him again. And I think Roro was ammo racked at this point as well. I get shot by our own T-28, and then I managed to take out the 907 because Roro shot the gun of the T-62A. And whilst all of that happened, the Type 61 behind us managed to shoot and kill the Pershing. Roro pokes over and kills the Standard B, and now I'm going to go and rush the T-44-100, who manages to pen me, which kind of surprised me, I'll be honest. And there's a Scorpion G back there, and then Roro shoots me and tracks me. and he's gonna poke out, and I tell him not to. He shoots and kills the T-4100. I'm telling him about the Scorpion and not to go there. He reverses into me again, and the Scorpion manages to hit me. He must have shot my upper front plate and penned me, but he's literally right behind that bush there, which I blind fired, but he got spotted right as I went to blind fire, and I hit him and tracked him, and Roro hits him. So I'm just going to go and push this Scorpion, and he bounces because I was pointed up the hill, so my front plate was at an angle, and yeah, fuck you, mate. The Waffenträger, I'm not sure if he's looking at me or not. I didn't think he was, and then Artie hits me for 378, because, you know, tier 8 Artie hitting a tier 10 for almost 400, well balanced, clearly. Clearly well balanced. Because I could shoot him back. Oh, wait, no. But Roro's pushing up rather aggressively, which I was surprised about, given, you know, there's Artie. But at the moment, I'm sitting on 3.5k damage already, and 2 kills. Roro's on 3 kills. The enemy Artie, our Artie takes out the enemy Artie. I miss the enemy Artie. Roro misses the enemy Artie, and I'm just waiting for him to try and poke round, but he's not there. Roro shoots at the Waffenträger, and the guard is looking at him. I try and shoot the Waffenträger with HE, and I shoot the tank trap. I luckily only get tracked by the Waffenträger. He had the huge fuck off 15 centimeter with 750 alpha damage, and well, he only tracked me, as I say, rather luckily. Trying to find a shot on the enemy Artie. There it is. I'm on 3 kills, Roro's on 4 kills, and there's just this Jagdtiger left, and I'm poking around to try and see if I can shoot him, but he gets taken out by the Mauschen. That was a pretty intense game partway through there, where like the mediums rushed us. I mean, Roro got fucked over by him, and then I got fucked over by my own teammates mostly. But then tier 8s, funnily enough, the Scorpion and the M48 and the T-4100. Other than that, no one else did damage to me, which is kind of a meme. But you know, it's a decent game. I love it when a plan comes together. We get brothers in arms because I got 3 kills and Roro got 4 kills. I was on 3.7k damage, and Roro did quite a lot as well. I think he was at least 2.5, probably more. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one, and let's go and look at the post-patch results.